Thank you, Mr. Chairman. You know, I think there's been one common theme that I've heard over and over and over, and that's modernizing and modernization. And it's true. And it's not just in aviation, but it's in the entire federal government. And I don't think it can be said enough, Mr. Chairman, and we need to say it over and over and over again, that yes, this committee unanimously passed a great bill, and it passed the House overwhelmingly. But y'all, I don't know what's going on in the Senate. I mean, they must have one whale of a pickleball tournament going on over there, because they certainly aren't getting anything done. I mean, they got bills stacking up everywhere. And if I seems frustrated, yeah, I'm a little frustrated, because I actually had an amendment in the FAA reauthorization too that studies hypersonics and getting incorporated into the national airspace. And this amendment addresses a number of things. We can't say enough. Workforce provisions, airport improvements, policies to help our general aviation community. So, Mr. Bunce, the Senate's delay in passing this reauthorization bill, what FAA modernization provisions are most pressing and need to get done now? And I know you've said it, but I think it just needs to be said over and over again.
To be able to keep pace with technology, the FAA has to have a nimbleness in its rulemaking. By bringing in an associate administrator for rulemaking that this bill does, elevates the importance of being able to get rules, policy, and guidance out. We think that's very important, and I think the Senate has similar provisions that are able to support that. Likewise, what the House bill has done is also create a deputy administrator for safety and operations. I think that's extremely critical, because when we have a change in administration, or we have FAA administrators that finish their term, we need that continuity and stability to be in place, to be able to go and keep all of the metrics that are required by all of the different parts of the FAA to be able to come humming along and not have to reinvent the wheel every time we have a new administrator and deputy administrator. And then the emphasis that we have on technology there and the training of the workforce is so vitally important. We've got to be able to have a workforce that's able to understand the technology and to be able to certify it. And that certification delays and everything puts us behind. If we're talking about hypersonics, which we all support, is that is a holy grail to be able to get there. We've got to be able to do also supersonics, but the rigor that is required and the expertise that is not resident in the FAA right now would make certifying that type of technology extremely difficult, and this bill helps address that.
I appreciate it. Mr. Bradbury, Hartsville, Jackson International, world's busiest airport. Right now, they got a multi-billion-dollar modernization project going on that's going to help improve efficiency and customer service. How's delaying this enactment, the FAA, going to affect those projects?
I'm sorry, I missed the last part of that.
How's the delay going to affect those projects?
Oh, it's critical, and again, it's both operational and for us seasonal. So there are very tight construction schedules around the summer season for us that we have to get the work done. And if we don't have a reauthorization bill in its continuing resolutions, there's no guarantee that we will have the funding in place to get these really important projects underway and moving forward.